Alright guys, I'm back with another video today. I know yesterday I talked about the Giants and our current situation. Um, I wasn't mad or upset. Well, I was mad, but I wasn't going off or anything like that because I feel like it's a waste of energy to be mad and going off if you're losing in just disastrous ways. Like, you at this point, I know they're tanking, so I'm not gonna waste energy yelling or being upset if I know that they're tanking. It doesn't make any sense. Now, if we were, winning games, or we had a solid record and then we lost, or we're losing games like really close, and I'd be upset. But not the case, and they showed us that. So today's video is about the Eagles, and if they're the one best team in the NFC, and two, if they're the best team in the NFL. So one, I would have to, and you guys know that I'm unbiased. Like, I'm going to tell the truth, no matter if my own fans, my own, brothers and Giants, they don't like it, or whoever else. But the truth is that they're the best in the NFC, and they're the best in the NFL. And I say this simply because across the board, as far as being a complete team, they're the most complete team in the NFL right now. And I didn't see this coming in the offseason. Nobody saw it coming, but it's true. They only lost to Kansas City, who at that time was a beast team. I don't even, to be honest, and they could have won that game. To me, they lost that game in the fourth quarter. Like, they could have won that game. It was a good game or whatever, but the Eagles have everything that is needed to be the best team in the NFL. They have a MVP quarterback. At this moment, Carson Wentz is the MVP of the NFL. I don't care what nobody say. No, it's not Dak Prescott. No, it's not Tom Brady. No, it's not Cam Newton. It's Carson Wentz, period. Right now, he's the MVP, unless another quarterback come back and have like a legendary, second half season. I don't see it. I don't see anybody else taking it. So I just think that they have everything. They have a good quarterback. Like I said, their receiving weapons aren't like the best. They aren't like top notch or whatever. But here's the thing: they're catching passes. That's the only thing that was holding Carson back last year, was the fact that nobody was willing to catch passes, and they're catching passes. Not only are the wide receivers catching passes, you got the running back catching passes. They have like 4 capable running backs, which is fucking ridiculous. Like, you have LeGarrette Blount, who's your power back. He showed he can catch a little bit. They just got Jay Ajayi. The dude can do his thing. I forgot that other little dude. Y'all just got him out the draft too. He has like 5 touchdowns on the season already. The dude can run, catch. It's fucking ridiculous. He looked like a little Darren Sproles. Not saying he's as good. Y'all chill fuck out. I'm just saying, from what I'm seeing, he has a lot to his toolbox. And for y'all, that's good. That's really good. So y'all have multiple running backs who can get stuff done, who can, run, catch, Jay Ajayi, all that type of stuff. Like, you'll have a running game. And then when you ask it for defense, they have a ferocious front seven. Ferocious front seven. The only other front seven in the NFL that I even think is as gritty, nasty, and dirty as Philly's front seven is the Jaguars. And the only difference between them is the Jaguars' run defense isn't as good as Philly's. But the Philly front seven is nasty, and it gives you problems. It gives you problems. It makes it difficult for any quarterback to stay comfortable, and they've shown that all year. They've shown it all year. If you don't have receivers that can get out into their route, and which gets me, because the cornerbacks play like 5 yards, 10 yards off all the time. I don't see how they can't quarterbacks can't really shred them up. But I guess when you got 4 dudes and all 4 of them are beasts, you know, coming at you full force every down, it's difficult. And what makes that even more so difficult, they have revolving pieces. You know, they got, you know, Derek Barnett, they got Timmy Jernigan, they got Fletcher Cox, they got Graham, they got a whole bunch of people that they can put in different spots to do different things, and it keeps fresh legs and all that type of stuff. So when you going into the playoffs, one thing you need to make sure is your defense can stay fresh, because we all know in the playoffs, teams like to run the ball. It get cold, you know, it gets tougher to throw. Teams like to run the ball. So if you can't stop that run, you're gonna be on the field for a long time. And that's what Philly is good at. They can stop that run too. They can get after the quarterback and they can stop that run. So it's hard to get the defense tired. Their defense is, and even if they are, they're relentless anyway. And then you got, you know, people saying something about the secondary. I don't think there's anything wrong with their secondary. I never have, except for the corners. The safety was fine, but the corners have really stepped up. What is his name? Mills, and Patterson or Peterson, whatever his name is. You know, those 2 guys are really stepping up. And we forgetting that Darby's been out. So, you know, they're balling basically on the budget because they're missing people. They're missing Jordan Hicks too. They're missing people. And they're still getting it done. I was honestly, I don't know, like, I'm sold on them. Like, I don't care who they play. Honestly, I don't care who they play, because people have been using the excuses about Philly that it's their schedule, is this, is that. And which I don't understand, because Philly won 7 games last year. That's it. But they were still top 10 and having a tough schedule this year. Now it's, oh, well, they have an easy schedule. How the hell do they have an easy schedule when over the summer they were projected top 10 in a tougher schedule? It's not their fault that the competition isn't playing up to what everybody else thought they was going to be. That it's not their fault. They still have to play those same games on that list. The teams didn't change. The way those teams played did. So I think we need to knock that out. I don't see anybody else really matching up well with them. I don't see it. I don't see any other team like I just don't. I'm sorry, like, people were saying like the Seahawks could give them a run for their money. But at the end of the day, Russell Wilson can make all the plays in the world. He can run, he can make all the plays in the world. But when you Philly and you got fast linebackers and you got defensive linemen that instantly push the pocket against that trash O-line, where is he gonna go? Where is he gonna go? Where's he gonna go? And it's not like the cornerback's gonna be out of position or they're gonna bite on the route, because they play 10 yards off all the time. So they already giving themselves cushion for the deep throw. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see any other team really beating them. I don't see any other team beating them. Well, they may lose another game, like, but that's just, I think that'll just be like a natural loss. Like, hey, like, you know, it's Philly. Philly gonna mess up at some point. Like, that's the only kind of thing you can hang on. But from a standpoint of skill and how these teams match up, you can't really find a team and definitively say this team is going to beat Philly because blah blah. It's no team in the NFL right now. You know, I don't know. And I'm a Jaguar. I'm a Giants fan, and I don't even like preaching up the Eagles or any NFC East team, but I gotta call it what it is. I gotta call a spade. Right now, the Eagles are the best team in the NFL. And I would say it's not close, but I'm pretty sure the next couple of weeks, some teams gonna heat up. They gonna catch fire. I know the Patriots are out there. I know the Rams. The Rams are out there. I can't forget about them. The Rams doing their thing. I just don't think the Rams have the same defensive aggression that 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 Philly has. I don't think Goff is as good as Wentz is. But it's only 2 years, so whatever. But they're both doing good. They're both doing good. I can't take anything away from Goff. He's doing good. He's doing his thing. And he's doing what Wentz is. Like he got weapons, and then Gurley finally woke up and started balling. So like when you give a good quarterback something to work with, you got your problem on your hands. So I can respect them. Kansas City's always there, of course. They've been on a bit of a slump, or up and down for a couple of weeks, but they'll bounce back. And the reason I think they failed, not failed, but the reason I think they lost that Kansas City game is because they got out-coached by the originator of that Philly scheme. Like Andy Reid, that's his. Philly is it. Like, no matter how long he's gone, in my opinion, Philly belongs to Andy Reid. Simply for the fact that the culture of Philly was set by Andy Reid. And even with new coaches and all that, new players, it doesn't look like it's changed. It still look like the same team that Andy Reid's been on, just a little bit better players and all that. That's it. Still like Andy Reid team. So it's just basically him playing y'all is him coming home. Like, that's you can't I can't say, oh well, they lost against Kansas City and that makes them such and such and such. Nah, I really can't, because he's the architect of what Philly's doing. So you expect the architect to lose to somebody who just picked up the blueprint? Nah, I don't see that. So I don't know. How you know? I don't know. Yep, they the best. If anybody disagrees or has some numbers or anything to disprove what I'm saying, drop them in the comments. Let me know. I'll chop it up with you. But as of right now, I truly believe that they're the best team in the NFL. I think whoever they play for the rest of the year is automatically going to be the favorite, unless they play the Patriots or some shit like, something like that. Because Patriots are favorites against every damn body. I don't know why, but I guess as long as you have Brady cheating ass, you always got a chance. So yeah, that's what I think is the best in the NFL and the NFC East and the NFC as a whole. Philadelphia Eagles. I can't really talk shit about y'all this year. My team is ass. My team sucks. So I can't really talk smack about y'all this year, but we'll be back next year and do y'all thing.